All right, guys, welcome back once again with I'm gonna show you guys all the extra stuff in Resident Evil 2. This is going to be a very, very lengthy video. So honestly, I don't even blame you guys if you don't want to watch this one, because it's about an hour and 35 minutes in length. So I've basically compiled a bunch of footage of the differences between Leon A and Claire B, and I've also thrown in the bonus weapons at the end of this video. So you'll also be seeing all the different cutscenes as well, and I did include every single fucking cutscene. So it's, like I said, it's going to be a very, very long video. Fucking got bit by a zombie there. But here we go, this is Leon meeting with Kendo.
Freeze! Who are you? What are you doing here?
Hold your fire! I'm a human!
Sorry about that. I thought you were one of them.
What's going on in this town?
Hold on. I don't have a clue. By the time I noticed something was wrong, the entire city was infested with zombies.
So yeah, you can see with Leon, Kendo's a lot more straightforward, and he's not very flirty. He's not very, weird to Leon like he is Claire. And then if you leave the gun shop there, you can, hear him get attacked and killed. So basically this first video clip that I've got, that you guys are seeing right now, is essentially just me getting to the police department without picking up any items. I am using an infinite health cheat just to get through this a lot faster, because I was mostly just doing the Leon A scenario just so that, and the Claire B scenario, just to get the footage. So I am using cheat codes in these video clips that you see here. Well, I don't use infinite health on the Claire B sections, but I do have infinite ammo. But that's the cheat code that you can input when you go to the options and then push the R1 button and push square 10 times. So yeah, I just wanted to make note of that I will be using cheat codes in this video. But it's fine, because I've just shown the extras. Right here, I just kind of wanted to show you guys that fucking brutal death over there. That guy with all those forks stabbed in his back. But yeah, Leon A is a lot, faster than Leon B, obviously. It's a bit easier to make it to the police department. I don't know what happened to the audio there. Well, I thought I was using an infinite health cheat. I guess I wasn't. But, what the fuck was I saying? Oh, I've completely fucking lost my train of thought, guys. I don't even know what the hell I was saying a minute ago. Goddamn, I don't even remember what the fuck I was saying. Well, anyway, whatever. Once you make it to the police department without picking up any items, you'll see Brad Vickers, the STARS Alpha Team pilot. And he is now a zombie. Now, you might be wondering how the fuck Brad turned into a zombie, and you will get to see that in the next Resident Evil game, which will be Resident Evil 3. Resident Evil 3, it takes place both before and after this one. It's kind of weird, but basically something happens in Resident Evil 3 where, it's over the span of like 2 or 3 days. So the beginning of Resident Evil 3 takes place before this game, but then the second half of Resident Evil 3 takes place after Resident Evil 2. It's weird, I know, but that's really the best way that I can explain it. But yeah, you kill Zombie Brad there, and you can get the special key. Now, I do end up going up here because there's some herbs growing, and I will go ahead and get my health refilled. Of course, it's only got me in yellow caution, though. I really did think that I had the infinite health cheat on, but I guess I didn't. Now you'll get to see this nice shot of Leon going into the RPD right here. I love that shot, how it just slowly pans up to show the whole building. Just to kind of show you that, hey, it's essentially like the mansion all over again. And now you'll get to see Leon meeting up with Marvin Branagh.
Oh, man. Who are you? Oh, you must be the new guy. Leon. Sorry, but it looks like your party has been canceled. What happened? About 2 months ago, there was this incident involving zombies in a mansion located in the outskirts of this city. Chris and the other STARS members discovered that Umbrella was behind everything. They risked their lives to reveal the truth, but no one believed them. Not long after that, all this started to happen. Hang in there. Don't worry about me. Just rescue the survivors in the other rooms. Here, take this key card. You should be able to unlock the doors in the hall with this. Now go. But just go.
Fine, but I'm coming back for you. Just hold on.
Yeah, I fucking love that stupid goddamn voice acting. You go in there and Marvin Branagh sounds like he's about to fucking shit himself or something. Oh, who are you? Oh, you must be the new guy, Leon. Fucking hell, that is so stupid, but I love it. But I actually don't have that many video clips to show you guys for Leon A, simply because the majority of because the bulk of Leon's story you actually will see in my Leon B playthrough. So there's a good, a good amount that I don't actually show here for Leon A. Simply, like I said, because there just isn't a whole lot more to show you guys. Because that's the same with Claire A as well as Claire B. There just isn't a whole lot of difference between them. Well, I mean, there is, but like with cutscenes and stuff, it's just that the B scenario has more cutscenes to show than the A scenario does for both Leon and Claire. Now, right here, you're going to get to see the, that CGI cutscene when Leon meets the Wicker, and I really like this one a lot. I don't know why, but I just love that cutscene with Leon. Oh boy. I just really like the I don't really know how to explain it. I guess it's just the feel of this game. It just makes me feel nostalgic, I guess. Because, like I said, it was the first Resident Evil game that I ever fucking played. And also just really like how aged the CGI looks in this game. I really do like the way that Leon and Claire both look in the, the CGI cutscenes. Some people may think they look like Play-Doh, but I like the way that they look. So right here, I had to take out all these zombies. Essentially, I'm trying to make it to the dark room, which we're almost there anyway, so that I can show you Leon's alternate costumes. Now, like I said, Leon gets 2 alternate costumes, but Claire only gets 1. However, Claire gets a different weapon, and you'll see that once we get to, you know, the Claire B videos. Which won't be for about 35 minutes, probably. Because like I said, guys, this is going to be a very fucking long video. And I don't blame you at all if you don't want to watch all of it. Now, when you go and change costumes with Leon, he also gets a different aiming stance with his handgun. Normally, when you're in the RPD costume, you know, he does a standard, you know, aiming stance with both his hands. But when you pick his alternate costumes, he will actually just aim with one hand, or one arm, I guess you could say. Now I'm turning the infinite ammo off. I did this because I wanted to see if there was any unique reload animations when you aim with one hand, but it's kind of the same. So I will show both of these costumes. First, we're going to pick the one on the right. I'm not really a fan of this one. But, yeah, Leon's basically wearing a tank top with some green-looking pants and combat boots with a hat that says RPD on it. Not really a fan of this costume, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I don't like it because I don't know, it's just not really something that I can see Leon wearing, like, ever. Now, there are different costumes on some of the other versions of Resident Evil 2, like the Nintendo 64 version and shit like that, but I don't obviously have access to those costumes, so I can't really show them to you guys. But yeah, you can see that he shoots his gun differently, and I actually really like that aiming stance. But you can only use that aiming stance if you are in his alternate costumes. If you go back to his RPD costume, he will not aim like that. Now, his other costume is more of a biker costume, and I actually like this one quite a bit because, you know, as the series goes on, you'll see Leon wearing a lot of, like, leather jackets, so it just kind of suits him more. I don't really like the pants, though. They look kind of stupid, but, you know, I'll take what I can get. It's fun. And he's got a skull on the back of the jacket as well. Some people want to say that that is a reference to the band The Misfits with that skull, but I don't think it actually is. Or if it is, I haven't, you know, I've never heard of it actually being a reference to that band. I haven't really even listened to that band anyway. Yeah, that's the same reload animation as well. Yeah, I'm just kind of showing you guys the aiming stance and all that shit. But yeah, I actually like this costume a lot. I don't know what the fuck I was doing there. But now I'm going to change him back into his regular RPD costume, and then, you know, I will continue on throughout Leon's A scenario, and then show you guys all the differences as well. Then you just go over to original to get your police uniform back on. And see, now he's aiming the gun normally. Alright, so that was, you know, that was showing off the alternate costumes and all that jazz. So, the next video clip that you will see in just a few moments will be, meeting Claire in the Leon A scenario. You meet her in the STARS office this time. And, it's just a bit different. You know, the cutscene's obviously different. I've got to kill these fucking zombies first, though. Are they dead? I think so. But anyway, once you go in here, you will get Chris's diary. And, you know, you'll read it. And then you'll see the unicorn medallion. And once you pick it up, it will trigger the cutscene of Leon and Claire meeting up in the STARS office. So, yeah, you're about to see that one right here.
It's good to see you're still among the living. It looks like we're not gonna find your brother here after all. There's no reason for us to stay any longer than necessary. Let's split up, look for any survivors, and get out of here.
Right.
One last thing. Here's a radio. Take it. That way we can keep in touch if anything happens.
I can't believe what is happening to this city.
I love that stupid dialogue. It's good to see you're still among the living. What the fuck, Leon? Just say, hey, Claire, it's nice to see you. You don't have to be so fucking, like, dramatic about it. It's good to see you're still among the living. Now, this one, I'm just showing you guys the little section where you play as Ada. Just a little bit of it. Just to show you guys that she doesn't meet Sherry this time. She just drops right into the room with nothing else, you know? So you just go straight off playing as Ada. You don't even meet Sherry at all. And then I just kind of shoot my gun and act like an idiot. That's a cheat code that I have that basically lets any weapon fire like a submachine gun, basically. Now, the next cutscene that you're going to see is going to be Ben's death, because it is different in Leon's A scenario. Jesus fucking Christ, that's wild. But, this time, Ben doesn't just get attacked by William Birkin. You will see what happens to him right here in just a moment.
No! Get away!
So yeah, in Leon's A scenario, Ben gets a G embryo implanted in him. Also, it's really fucking loud, by the way, so I don't know if you guys will, you know, have the same problem with the audio, but I'll see if I can fix that.
Ben! Can you still hear me? Come on, answer!
Damn! I don't believe this. I almost got the story.
Ben.
Bitter irony. The chief of police, a co-conspirator. Get that scum. Make him pay.
Hang in there, Ben.
Oh, my chest! It's burning!
What's wrong?
Good God, what was that?
Where are you going, Ada?
To the chemical plant. I have a feeling that's where I'll find John.
Ada, wait! Hey! Do you read me, Claire? We now have access to the back of the parking lot.
Got it.
I'm getting out of here and heading to the sewer. Can you meet me there?
I'm on my way.
Alright, so yeah, Ben got fucked up pretty bad there, guys. Look at him. A miserable death. Alright, so the next video clip that you're about to see will be Leon with the boss fight with the G adult. So he won't be fighting William Birkin this time. This boss is usually pretty tough unless you have the submachine gun, in my opinion. Alright, so, you'll notice that the submachine gun was kind of glitched out there. But this boss fight is pretty tough with Leon. Unless you, you know, you've got to constantly be on the watch for those G-Young enemies. Because, you know, they'll jump up your legs and scratch your fucking throat out if you're not careful. So I would definitely recommend using the submachine gun on this motherfucker. If you use the Magnum, you're just asking for death. Although I do kill him right here, I believe. Yeah, now he's dead. But yeah, he's pretty tough if you use nothing but the Magnum on him. And you'll see those things crawling up me. Those things deal quite a bit of damage too, so do not stick around if they're stuck on you, you know? Because they will kill you very quickly. But yeah, that's the G-Adult boss fight with Leon. Alright, and the next video clip that you're going to see will be Ada Wong meeting Annette. It's just a little bit different in the Leon A scenario. Basically, you'll still get that CGI cutscene where Hunk's team, you know, ambushes William Birkin instead of her asking Ada about the pendant. That's really about the only difference with this cutscene. I'll also go into this cutscene with no handgun equipped so you guys can see the difference there. Because if Ada doesn't have a weapon equipped, she just shoots the railing next to her. But anyway, I will shut up and let you guys watch it.
Don't move. You're the one who was with that cop, if I'm not mistaken. Identify yourself.
Ada Wong.
Ada Wong. I've heard that name before. Now I remember. One of the men from Chicago who came to assist the T-Virus research used his girlfriend's name as his password. Ada and John, I believe.
How did you know? Who are you?
Annette Birkin. My husband is the man responsible for the creation of the T-Virus. William Birkin.
What?
John's dead. He became one of those zombies. My condolences. And although I regret this, you will be joining him shortly. I won't let anyone take the G-Virus away from me.
G-Virus?
It's capable of creating the ultimate bioweapon. Its potential is even greater than that of the T-Virus.
Then that must mean the creature in the police department is...
Precisely. My husband, William. And it's all Umbrella's fault. None of this would have happened if they hadn't tried to steal his research away from him.
This way.
It's sheer perfection. My precious G-Virus. No one will ever take you away from me.
There he is.
So you finally come.
Doctor, we're here to collect the G-Virus sample.
Sorry, but I won't just hand over my life's work.
Stop! You might hit the sample. That's it, all right. Okay, let's move out.
William. Oh my. Hold on, darling. I'm taking care of that bullet wound first. Stay here.
Alpha team, have you retrieved the sample yet?
Affirmative. We'll be at the rendezvous point in 1 minute.
Roger.
Are you telling me that he injected the G-Virus into his own body?
The G-Virus has the ability to revitalize cellular functions.
What was that? Something's wrong. Let's check it out. Over there! Shoot it! Eat this, you freak!
I'm stopping it!
What is this thing? Hurry! What is this thing? Fire! Fire! You son of a...
So those rats were the carriers of the virus.
As a result of his virus-induced transmutation, William should have lost any prior memories he had as a human by now. Even worse, every G-Virus bioweapon, including William, has the ability to implant embryos into other creatures.
And create offspring. No. Too bad.
Alright, so yeah, it's basically just that, you know, that cutscene with William Birkin again. Nothing really much else to say about that. Those are the real only differences with that part, but I just wanted to show you guys anyway. There's also that little bit right there at the end where Ada, you know, screams in terror of whatever is, you know, attacking her, which we know is the alligator. And this video, I tried to kill the alligator normally and see if it would turn, you know, go over to the B scenario, but it just resulted in some really glitchy results.
Ada!
So from where I have the infinite health cheat turned on, whenever it would deal fatal damage to Leon, he would basically just freeze in place and not be able to move. And I also had, you know, had full auto on my Magnum there, so it was dealing, you know, massive damage to it. But I tried this a few times just to see if there was a different way to kill the alligator, and nothing ever happened from it, guys. So I think that you pretty much just have to kill it with the gas canister, but yeah, I can't even move Leon at this point. He's just kind of frozen there, and now he does. But you know, I did have a save state, so we get to see that again. I believe I only tried it one more time though, but check this out. That's how fast the firing rate is with the machine gun. If you use that cheat code, it's absolutely broken. But I found that whenever you're using the submachine gun with that cheat code turned on, the game won't even let you attack enemies with it. So I'm assuming that the game just was not programmed for the enemies to be damaged that quickly. So yeah, it just doesn't do anything if you try to attack them with the submachine gun while using that cheat code for really fast firing rate. So it basically just acts like the gun is empty. See that? It's not doing anything. So then I tried the Magnum again on it, and the same result happened. Nothing, you know, nothing killed it, and Leon just got frozen in place. So yeah, I've pretty much debunked it so that, you know, the only thing that you can do on the alligator is use that gas canister, because nothing else works on it. Now I think this time I just use the gas canister and kill it the regular way, but that's not in the video clip. So the next video that you're going to see will be Ada's death in the Leon A scenario, and I like this one a whole lot better than the B scenario, because to me it just feels like it's a much more emotional scene, and I really like it a lot. I like it a lot fucking better, and the music's so much better. Anyway, I'll shut up.
You
murdered my husband. I know what you're looking for. You came for the G-Virus, didn't you? But you'll never take it from me. This is my husband's legacy. Now, where's that spy you were working with earlier? You know who I'm talking about.
What?
You really don't know anything, do you? You're so gullible. She's one of the operatives sent here by the agency. The only reason why she came here is to obtain the G-Virus.
That's a lie.
No, it's the truth. I discovered this when I did a background check on her. She specifically got close to John and became his girlfriend to get information about Umbrella.
That can't be. I know her. Ada wouldn't do something like that.
If you don't want to believe it, I don't really care. You're about to die anyway. What happened?
The self-destruct sequence has been activated. Repeat, the self-destruct sequence has been activated. This sequence may not be aborted. All employees proceed to the emergency car at the bottom platform. All employees proceed to the bottom platform.
Alright, here comes the scene with Ada's death. I fucking love this part, guys.
Leon. I've been waiting for you, Leon.
What are you doing?
You know what this is about, so just hand over the G-Virus.
I don't believe this. Annette was right. About everything.
That's why I told you to leave without me, but you wouldn't listen. Now hand it over. Don't make me shoot you.
You can't do that.
Oh.
Ada! Ada! I've got you. Don't give up.
Leon, it's over. Just let me go.
Shut up. You're gonna make it.
It's too late, Leon. We both know it.
No! I promised you that we would escape. You just have to help me out here.
I really wanted to escape with you, Leon. Escape from everything. Goodbye.
Ada! So, this is what everyone's been dying
I fucking love this scene so much more than her death here, because look, it's Ada's gun. There are no rounds in the magazine. That shows that Ada had no fucking intention of shooting Leon anyway. And I love that Leon, out of anger, just grabs the G-Virus and he goes, so, this is what everyone's been dying for. And then just throws it off the side because he doesn't care anymore. Fucking love that. I think it's so much better than her death in the B scenario. And this is actually the scene that they went with when they did the remake of Resident Evil 2. but it's much better in this version. They kind of fucked it up in the remake. But I love that scene a whole lot, guys. It's a lot more emotional. And the soundtrack you're hearing, by the way, is called Goodbye Leon. And it's one of my fucking favorites from the soundtrack. I could go on and on about how much I fucking love that scene to death, but I'm not gonna do that. I just really, really love it a lot, guys. Now, the next clip that you're going to see, it will be the intro to the Claire B section. So we're going to be starting her cutscenes now. So this is going to be like that, you know, that intro cutscene for the B scenario, but it's showing Claire's this time. So I will shut the fuck up and let you guys watch that.
In the midst of the T-virus outbreak in Raccoon City, Leon Kennedy succeeded in escaping from the city following his encounter with one of the only other survivors, a woman named Ada, a spy seeking the deadly G-virus. However, Ada! Leon was not the sole survivor of the incident. A girl named Claire Redfield was in town on business of her own. She came to uncover the mysterious circumstances of her brother's disappearance. Chris Redfield, a member of the STARS Alpha team. Only now her mission has become quite simple. Basic survival within the nightmare that was once Raccoon City.
Alright, so that cutscene's gonna play out the same, so I did end up skipping it. This is basically the same opening area that we went through with Leon's B scenario, you know, because it's the same fucking game. Same fucking scenario. So right off the bat, I will mention that Claire, I did not use the infinite health cheat with her, but I did use infinite ammo. Just to, you know, make it flow by much faster. The Claire B scenario, though, I took my time with quite a bit more because Claire B is the scenario that I play probably the least out of all four of them. I'm not as familiar with it as I am the other three scenarios. Leon A is the one that I know the most. I've played that one the most because, you know, it's disc 1, scenario 1, Leon A, you know, it's just right off the bat the default fucking scenario. So I have the most experience with Leon A. So right here I'm basically just getting to the police department without picking anything up so you guys can see Claire's costume. Now with the B scenario, I will mention that the only item you're allowed to pick up before you get to the police department is that fucking key that I picked up to unlock that door there. Yeah, I get that here again. Now up at the top of the stairs here, I don't play the full cutscene with this fucking helicopter bullshit. I just wanted to show you Claire on this scene. So that's pretty much all, and then I skip it in just a few minutes. I'll drop you a rope ladder. Climb onto it. That's so fucking dumb. Now the B scenario, it should go without saying, but it takes you a lot fucking longer to get to where Brad is located so you can get that fucking key. So it's going to take me quite a bit to get there, and we will have a lot of footage from Claire's B scenario, like I said. I mean, I'll show you guys everything from, like, just the minor cutscenes where Claire has dialogue with, like, Sherry or Leon on the radio. I mean, I got every single one of her cutscenes for the B scenario, pretty much. I technically could have trimmed this video down a bit to, you know, to show you guys once I actually make it to the costumes. But I wanted to show what, like, all the differences, so I went ahead and just played through a little bit of Claire B until, you know, I got the fucking key. I really don't know why I didn't trim it from there on to where I get to the fucking costumes, though, but it is what it is. Nothing that I can really do about it now. I mean, hypothetically, I could just end this commentary right now and fucking edit the video again, but I don't want to do that. So it's just going to be a really, really fucking long video. But anyway, here comes zombified Brad Vickers. I almost went the wrong way. Now, there also is a weird cheat code that gives you the ability to do a quick turn. Kind of like in some of the future Resident Evil games. But it's really buggy and it looks stupid. Brad is probably the toughest zombie in the game, too. I know when you're playing as Leon, the VP-70, his handgun, holds 18 rounds, and it takes about 16 or 17 to make him fall to the ground. And Claire has about 13... No, she has exactly 13 bullets in her handgun, and it takes like, you know, 11 or 12 to knock Brad to the ground. But anyway, we got the special key now. So now all we got to do is get the blue key card and unlock the door so that we can, you know, go all the way over there to the fucking, you know, the dark room. For whatever reason, too, the cheat code that gives you the rapid fire with every weapon doesn't work with Claire. Neither does the infinite health. I'm really not sure why, but a lot of the cheat codes that I have with this emulator seem to only be for Leon, which is kind of stupid. But, yeah, it's just something that I noticed that's a bit odd when playing as Claire in this emulator. She just doesn't really have any cheat codes that are exclusive to her. Fucked up there. Started running so that Licker knew where I was at. But it's all good. I did end up getting a B rank whenever I finished the game here with Claire B. I don't know how I didn't get an A rank though, because I didn't save it one fucking time. Didn't use a single first aid spray, but for whatever reason I didn't get an A rank. I really don't know why, but whatever. I still unlocked all the special weapons though, and I will be showing those off at the end of all the Claire B videos, video clips. So get the valve handle, go all the way up there, put out the fire, just so we can go around that fucking hallway, get the key card, and then go to the fucking dark room. Good God. That's why I really should have done this on Claire's A scenario, because it's just much faster to get to the fucking dark room on the A scenario. But since, you know, I was already going to get all the footage for her B scenario, I just figured it'd be more convenient to do it on this playthrough instead. I almost went down the stairs for whatever reason, but luckily I did not. Yep, make that fucking thing bust in one specific area. I still think that that is the stupidest thing ever. It's just way too convenient, you know? And then, of course, after this, you know, we've got to fight Mr. X with Claire. And you'll see that cutscene right here, but I think I skipped it. Yep. This fucking chair that I'm sitting in, by the way, guys, is like this old fucking, like, office chair. And it's so fucking uncomfortable. Like, it's kind of broken on one side. So, I'm constantly having to adjust the way I'm sitting. So if you guys hear any of my chair noises, I do apologize for that. But Jesus Christ, you don't know how uncomfortable this fucking chair is. I've had it for a long time. I need a fucking new one already. Fuck you, Mr. X. Just die already. Good God, man. He is unstoppable. There we go. Now he's fucking going down. I do show you guys everything that he drops with these encounters with Mr. X, because I did film all of the other encounters with him as Claire B. And, you know, I just show you guys everything that he drops, but I don't pick any of it up. Yeah, now Mr. X is getting back up. Shut up, we know. Fuck him. He's a fucking asshole, man. By the way, I found out while I was playing the Claire B scenario, the liquors actually completely disappear here for whatever fucking reason. But what I was gonna say is I found out that when you play on yeah, I always forget about that woman screaming there. That always scares the fuck out of me. I don't know how I don't remember that happens every time, but whenever I play as Claire, that woman screaming fucking scares me every fucking time. But, what I found out about Mr. X, though, what I've been trying to fucking say, yeah, fuck you, you stupid liquor, is that, the acid rounds work pretty fucking good on him. So if you have acid rounds, definitely save those up for Mr. X, because they will put him in his fucking place very fast. Honestly, the acid rounds will fucking kill about anything in this game. They are very fucking good. Just like in Resident Evil 1, which, now that I have this other emulator and I have the ability to play the original Resident Evil 1, I will probably play it too at some point. But at first, I'm going to just continue with the rest of the series. So the next Resident Evil game that I'll be playing will either be... I'm debating on whether I want to play through the Outbreak games and then Resident Evil 3, or Resident Evil 3 then the Outbreak games, because they all take place in Raccoon City. There's a lot of fucking games that take place in Raccoon City, actually. But I think what I'm going to do is just play all the mainline titles first, just so we can get the story out of the way, like the main bulk of the story. So I'll be playing 3, Code Veronica, 4, 5, 6, 7, and Village. And, then I will go back and play the spin-off titles. The quote-unquote spin-off titles, even though the majority of them are canon. I don't know, they're just not numbered entries, but they're still really fucking good games. The first spin-off that I will be playing is Resident Evil Survivor on the PS1. And holy shit, guys, that game is fucking terrible. I think it's honestly the worst game in the series. It is really, really fucking bad. I mean, first of all, you don't even have the ability to save the game. You just have to play it all in one fucking sitting without being killed. So that's already fucking bullshit. And then, after you do that, you know, you've got to beat the whole fucking game in one sitting, like I mentioned. You can't save it, can't do anything, and there's not even like a password system, so you literally have to beat that whole fucking game in one sitting, and it's fucking garbage. That game is so bad. The story is fucking abysmal. The main character is fucking atrocious. He's just a fucking idiot, guys. I don't know how else to describe him. He's just a fucking dumbass. And he's like got, what do you call it? He's got fucking amnesia through the whole game. So he doesn't even know who the fuck he is. Resident Evil Survivor is a fucking mess. That game is crazy. But anyway, here are Claire's, here's her alternate costume and the weapon. It's like a motorcycle chick kind of outfit. I don't really like it, to be honest. It's not terrible, but Claire's definitely had worse costumes, but this one's just not that great. And then you also get the Colt Single Action Army, which is, you know, it also takes the same ammo as your handgun, which is weird, because normally they're chambered in 45, not 9mm. But here I'm examining it. Colt Single Action Army, whatever, used by cowboys in the Wild West, known for the quick draw. So yeah, and then you've got this this motorcycle chick outfit. It says "Let Me Live" on the back of her jacket. If I turn around and show it, you can't really see it very well, but I'm mostly just showing you guys off the Colt Single Action Army. You fire it from the hip like that. I don't really know what else to say about it. It's just the Colt Single Action Army. It's the greatest handgun ever made. 6 shots, more than enough to kill anything that moves. I hope you guys know what I'm referencing there. A fucking game called Metal Gear Solid, which I will probably be doing a playthrough of on this channel at some point. Not in the near future, but I do plan on playing through most of those games, because I also really fucking love that series. So now we're going to put Claire back in her original costume, and then we can continue with the rest of the fucking video clips that I have for Claire B specifically. I just love shooting the Single Action Army, by the way, as you can tell. It's just really fucking cool. So, the next cutscene that you're going to see is Claire's perspective of meeting Leon in the STARS office. It's the same cutscene, but you're just, you know, you're playing as Claire, so it's a little different.
Leon!
It's good to see you're still among the living. It looks like we're not gonna find your brother here after all. There's no reason for us to stay any longer than necessary. Let's split up, look for any survivors, and get out of here.
Right.
One last thing. Here's a radio. Take it. That way we can keep in touch if anything happens. That way we can keep in touch if anything happens.
That way we can keep in touch if anything happens. Also, the diamond key, I believe. Yep, it's the diamond key is sitting right there on the Claire B scenario. For whatever fucking reason. Now, the next video clip will be Claire meeting Sherry in the hallway, which is almost the same as the B scenario, but it's a little different. I think it is. I don't know, guys. For all I know, it could be the completely same fucking cutscene, but I included it anyway. So you'll see that once we leave the room. I wanted to include this part because it's just kind of cool that Leon also takes note of that fax machine going off. But anyway, here's that cutscene. Fuck that zombie. God, I love shooting that fucking Single Action Army, guys. Now, to be honest with you guys, I really don't know what the next video clip is, because I'm not really able to see it on my video timeline here. Oh, so I wanted to show you guys this, so you can see that in the Claire B, Marvin actually is a zombie that you can kill. Fuck you, Marvin. Take that. And as well as the next scene, I actually am not really sure what that one is either. Because I'm not really able to see the full title of it on my, you know, video timeline here, but I'll know whenever it pops up.
Claire! Are you there? Sherry, Are you okay?
This cutscene basically just plays out the same way, but I wanted to include it because it has that radio conversation with Leon and Claire, but it pretty much plays out the same way that it did in Claire's A scenario.
Thanks, sweetie. Now, why don't you come over here? I want you to stay with me.
Claire! I can't reach the ventilation hole anymore. But don't worry, I'll find another way. I can take care of myself.
Wait, Sherry, come back. Sherry! Sherry!
Do you read me, Claire? We now have access to the back of the parking lot.
Got it.
I'm getting out of here and heading to the sewer. Can you meet me there?
I'm on my way.
Alright, so basically with that radio call with Leon, he's basically telling you, hey, you need to come to the parking lot, and that's where you will pick up the crank with Claire. It's basically in the same room that you use the manhole opener as Leon and his, in Leon's scenario. So this is a video clip that I put together to show you guys all the times that Claire will encounter Mr. X after you pick up the club key. So, this is him bursting through the wall at you, and, I mostly included this one to show you guys how he will follow you up to the 3rd floor. And I do kill him in every encounter as well. I think I fucking unload on him right here with the single action army. You'll notice that this gun is pretty much what I'm going to be using a lot in these videos with Claire B. Until I figured out that the acid rounds do more damage to him. Watch this. Fucking dead instantly. Take that, you big asshole. Yeah, he just drops handgun ammo there. So now we've got the gear cogwheel, so now I'm going to be going back to the 3rd floor to use that shit. And he's going to bust out of the fucking wall again. Fuck you, you bald son of a bitch. I think it only takes about 3 or 4 shots with that to kill him. Watch this. Okay, maybe more than that. There we go, now he's down. And there he drops bowgun bolts, but I'm not picking them up. The bowgun is such a fucking piece of shit weapon. I hate using it. It sucks. It's much better in Resident Evil Code Veronica, guys, because, like I said, it only shoots 1 bolt at a time as opposed to fucking 3, so you actually get to save a lot of your ammo. In hindsight, I probably really should have just trimmed all these video clips down to make it a little more digestible. But it's alright. Like I said, I don't blame you guys at all if you're not going to sit through this whole video. I honestly don't fucking blame you one bit, because it is a very long video. I think it'll be the longest video I've ever uploaded, actually. I don't know, the Devil May Cry videos were pretty lengthy whenever I did those playthroughs. Which, the next one, by the way, guys, I've decided that I'm completely gonna skip Devil May Cry 2 because I cannot fucking bring myself to play through that game. I will do a playthrough of it at some point, but I'm going to just go straight to Devil May Cry 4 because it's just... you don't know how bad Devil May Cry 2 is. I fucking hate that game. So yeah, I've pretty much made up my mind that I'm not going to do a playthrough of Devil May Cry 2 at this time. I probably will, like I said, in the future. But there's just nothing to that game. It's so empty. There's nothing. The combat is fucking horrible. And it's not fun to play it. Bottom line, it's just not fun. So I will be doing Devil May Cry 4 instead. We're basically just going to pretend like Devil May Cry 2 does not exist for now. Which is pretty much what the majority of the fan base does anyway. Because it's so forgettable. But anyway, that's a story for another time. Now, when we go back this way, you will see that... excuse me. You'll see that cutscene with Mr. X that I had mentioned in my Leon B playthrough. Where he basically jumps up to the 3rd floor. It's really fucking cool, guys, but it's only on Claire B scenario. So check this out. This motherfucker's unstoppable, isn't he? Just wait till we get to Resident Evil 3, guys. There's an even worse enemy than him called Nemesis. When I do my playthrough of Resident Evil 3, by the way, I will be playing through it on hard mode. Which I'm probably going to need at least 10 practice runs, because Resident Evil 3... basically, with Resident Evil 3, you're exploring all of Raccoon City. So there's a lot more going on to it. And also in the next clip you're going to see, it will be Chief Iron's death in the Claire B scenario.
I'm going down there.
It's you know, it's different than his death in Claire A, because he does not get a G embryo implanted in him this time. So it's essentially the same as Ben's death in Leon B. It's, you know, a bit different, but you know, you guys will see that in just a moment. But what was I talking about? Resident Evil 3, it's going to be a much longer game, because Resident Evil 3 is basically exploring all of fucking Raccoon City. So there's just so much more to it. But anyway, you guys are going to see the cutscene where Chief Irons dies in the Claire B scenario.
So you've made it this far. Not bad, girl. But I'm not letting anyone leave my town. Everyone's gonna die.
Calm down, Chief. What happened?
Shut up! You couldn't possibly understand what's happened. Those monsters from Umbrella have destroyed my beautiful town. How could they do that to me after everything I've done for them?
So it's true. You have been working with Umbrella. Then you must know about the G-Virus. What is it? Tell me!
If you must know, it's the agent that can turn humans into the ultimate bioweapons. Superior to the T-Virus in every way. Dr. William Birkin is the genius behind the project.
William Birkin?
I'm sure you've already seen his little girl running around here somewhere. Sherry, isn't it? In case you haven't already figured it out, the monster that's been tearing my precinct apart is yet another product of the G-Virus. An ultimate bioweapon. Umbrella must be trying to cover its tracks. But if I have to go, I'm going to take you with me. What the?
So yeah, that's a pretty fucking brutal death, and he got what he fucking deserved, didn't he? Fuck him. Now, the next video clip will be showing you, William Birkin. Claire will be fighting him in that area below the Chief's fucking torture room. So you'll see that right now. you'll see, you know, William Birkin stage 1 whenever he's just got the infected arm on him. The acid rounds also completely fucking destroy him. The acid rounds, I think, are like the most powerful fucking weapon to use with Claire. They are so fucking good. I was waiting on him to get close so I could get him in that stunned state and run around him, but it just ended up killing him because you can tell the music has went off. So now if you run over there, you'll see him fall over the rail. That's crazy, guys. What was that? Like 3 acid rounds just fucking killed him that quickly. Wow. Now, the next scene that will be, you know, showing up here, you'll get to see a small little cutscene where Claire and Sherry, they encounter Mr. X. Also, I didn't know this until now. Well, I did, but I forgot. If you stand still, Sherry will actually grab Claire's hand while they're walking.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Alright, so that was just a cool little cutscene where Claire and Sherry will encounter Mr. X up above. So this cutscene, you will get to see Claire encounter Leon after he's been shot.
What happened? You're bleeding.
I ran into this woman who was in trouble. Her name's Ada. Right after that, someone tried to kill me. Nearly succeeded, too. Ada went after the sniper, but I'm worried about her. You gotta find her before something happens.
But you've been shot.
I'll be okay. It's Ada I'm worried about. I'll be okay. It's Ada I'm worried about.
So yeah, that's also just kind of further showing how Leon is starting to develop feelings for Ada. Not, you know, saying that, you know, Ada's the one that he is worried about there. Now, in this next clip that's going to show it, you will get to see Claire meeting Annette Birkin in that B scenario.
Are you alright? What happened?
Get away from me. You just want my husband's G sample, don't you? But no one will take that away from me. No one.
Husband? Then you must be Annette.
How did you?
We don't have time for that. Sherry is lost somewhere in the sewer system. I have to find her.
What? I told her to go to the police building. Why is she here? Now Sherry and the G sample are both in danger.
What did she mean by that? Does Sherry have the G sample?
Now, also, if you examine her, you'll see that they misspelled Annette's name. It's supposed to be Annette. But yeah, they misspelled that. So basically on that, with Claire B, you're going through the sewer section. You have no fucking idea where Sherry is. So this little cutscene right here will be showing Claire and Sherry getting reunited here.
Sherry, you're okay. Sherry, did your mom give you something called G-Virus? Either a vial or a test tube?
G-Virus? I've never heard of anything like that before.
Are you absolutely sure? If you give it to me, I'll hold on to it for safekeeping.
But I really don't have anything. It's the truth.
But why would her mom say something like that?
So yeah, in the Claire B scenario, it's not canon because Sherry actually doesn't even get infected with the G-Virus in this scenario, and it's canon that Sherry did get infected, so that's why this is not canon. This is just a short little cutscene that plays once you arrive at the factory area with Claire and Sherry.
Sherry, wait here. I'm going to check it out by myself.
Okay, I'll wait here, but hurry back.
Yeah, that's just a short little cutscene that I wanted to show you guys, because like I said, I went in depth and got every fucking cutscene there is with Claire B. So this is basically just going to be me going to the lab.
Okay, Sherry, let's go.
It's basically the same as the Leon B scenario. When you go to the lab, you had to go down there and activate that, or get the key and then bring it back and all that shit. And then you can just activate the button there and go straight down with the turntable. And now we'll get another cutscene of the fucking turntable train thing going down. And then I believe there'll be another short one with, you know, Claire and Sherry. I really love this cutscene, though. It just shows all the fucking machinery with Umbrella. Love that shit.
Claire? What was that?
Don't worry. Just wait here. I'll go and see what it was.
Alright, so now you have to fight G Stage 3. Which is, you know, the third fucking transformation of William Birkin. In my opinion, it's one of the toughest ones. But he's very fucking easy if you have flame rounds. Just watch how fast I beat this son of a bitch. It's fucking ridiculous. Fucking love the music for this boss fight. I don't know if I mentioned it in my other videos, but this track is called The Second Malformation of G, and it is fucking awesome. It is one of my favorite songs in all of Resident Evil. Definitely one of the best fucking boss fight music. Sounds. I don't know what I'm trying to fucking say, guys. But anyway, look how fast I beat that motherfucker. With the flame rounds, that's fucked. He's easy as shit if you have a bunch of flame rounds. So now we'll get another cutscene here with Sherry.
That's okay. You keep it. I'm sure it'll keep you safe. Wait here for me, okay? I'm going back to look for your mom.
Thanks, Claire. Even though I'm an only child, neither of my parents ever spent much time with me because of their work. But now that you're with me, I finally have someone to rely upon.
Sherry.
Alright, so yeah, now, Claire just kind of gave Sherry her jacket there for no real reason, but it's whatever. So then, like on the Leon B scenario, we're basically going to go to that other ventilation shaft and, you know, infiltrate the laboratory this way. And then just like on the Leon B scenario, the turntable ends up going all the way to the bottom when Claire goes through here. Now, the next clip you're about to see is just a short little cutscene that plays when you go back to the turntable and discover that Sherry is not in the you know, the little train, kind of like the same one with Leon B when you go back for Ada.
Sherry? Where is she?
Yep, Sherry's gone. Where the fuck could she be, guys? Now, the next video clip you're going to see will be a cutscene where you meet up with Annette in the laboratory as Claire, you know, in the Claire B scenario. So yeah, here's that cutscene.
Annette!
Where's Sherry?
But I asked her, and she's never even heard of the G-Virus before.
Which room? Tell me. Sherry!
No! Annette!
The sample's inside the pendant Sherry's wearing.
Alright, so basically that's showing you that Mr. X is actually after the G sample in Claire's B scenario, instead of being there to eliminate the witnesses. So the next scene that you're about to see, you know, once this video clip, you know, starts, will be Claire going to confront Mr. X and Sherry in the power room. And this cutscene's kind of funny. I think it is.
Sherry!
Help me, Claire!
The monster's after your pendant! Throw it to me! Good girl. Now run, Sherry! As for you, come and get it! I've got what you want. Come on! Here! This is what you're looking for, right? Fine. Then go get it! Sucker.
The self-destruct sequence has been activated. Repeat, the self-destruct sequence has been activated. This sequence may not be aborted. All employees proceed to the emergency car at the bottom platform.
I just love that cutscene. Claire is so fucking sassy for no reason. Calling him a sucker and all that shit. That was so funny. You want it? Then go get it. I love that shit. That's so funny. Anyway, the next clip will be just another short cutscene of Claire kind of freaking the fuck out because she doesn't know where the hell Sherry went. First, it's going to show the cutscene with Super Tyrant's arm coming out of the vat of molten iron. Yeah, fuck off. We know you're not dead, you asshole. But this is the cutscene I was talking about.
Sherry? Where are you? Sherry! Where is she?
Alright, now the next cutscene, it will be where you find Sherry. And this will be Annette's death and Claire's B scenario. It's a lot more emotional too.
Mom! Mom!
Sherry, you have to escape. I know I've been a terrible mother, but I still love you. Forgive me.
Mom! Sherry, we have to go now.
Now, this scene I actually think was handled a bit better in the remake. It's a gun, it's not loaded. Because it's just kind of like, oh, hey, my mom's dead, and then Claire's like, hey, we gotta go. It's handled a lot more, you know, emotionally, and it's a lot more fucking sad in the remake, in my opinion. But I also really love the soundtrack for this area. I believe the song is just called Mother. But it reminds me a lot of, if you guys have ever watched the anime Cowboy Bebop, there's a song on that soundtrack called Road to the West, and it kind of reminds me of that song. It sounds a bit like that one. That is also my favorite anime ever, by the way. It's fucking awesome. If you have not watched it, I absolutely recommend it. Now, the next clip you're going to see will be Claire arriving at the train. It's just a small little cutscene that I wanted to add.
I'll go and get this thing moving.
So yeah, it's just, you know, a basic little cutscene of her getting there. The next clip will be the final boss fight with Super Tyrant as Claire. And you'll get to see what, you know, her stupid fucking one-liner is that she says to Super Tyrant before she kills him. What's also kind of fucked, too, is that since Claire A is the canon one, Sherry never actually got to say goodbye to her mother, so that's fucking sad. Now this time I fucking thought ahead and brought a red and green herb mixture to this fucking pot, so it didn't turn out as an absolute fucking disappointment like my Leon B scenario playthrough. I still apologize for that, guys. I can't believe I didn't think to bring a fucking health item to that fucking part. But yeah, I end up beating him pretty quickly. I decided to use the acid rounds instead of the flame rounds. And like always, they fucking do the trick. I knew I was in danger then, so I had to use it. So that's kind of cool that Ada Wong even helps Claire. I tried to bait him. There we go. I wanted to get him to do that swap so I could move around them. And here we go.
You lose, big guy.
You lose, big guy. It's so cheesy. I liked Leon's a bit better because all he says is game over. And then, you know, shoots him. Now, the next clip you're going to see will be the ending of Claire B. It's basically just going to be all the CG cutscenes as well as the final boss with William G. Stage 5.
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine.
It's over.
No. I have to find my brother.
You're right. This is just the beginning.
My God has protected you. It will always be with you.
Claire.
Sherry. What was that?
So yeah, this is going to be me facing off against William.
Biohazardous outbreak imminent. The emergency system has been activated. This train will detonate. Repeat, this train will detonate.
No! What's wrong with this thing?
I don't know. The door won't open.
William is very fucking easy because once again I believe I do end up using the acid rounds on him because they are I cannot talk enough about how good of a weapon they are, man. The acid rounds will fucking kill anything. They're just that fucking good. Now, I end up shooting him one time with the RPG because, you know, normally you get 2 shots with it. So I wanted to make it fair, I guess. And then I just spam the acid rounds and fucking kill him very, very quickly. Because, as you all know, I fucking love the acid rounds. They're amazing. And once we get back through these doors and go to the other door, we will get the final cutscene for Claire's B scenario ending.
compartment will detonate sequentially. Repeat, each
What?
compartment will detonate sequentially.
Leon, stop the train!
I can't. The door to the control room is locked.
What? What is it?
Sherry, get back! That's what I call ugly. Claire! Where are you?
You don't give up, do you?
Sherry! What are you doing?
We have to stop the train, right? I can do it.
Sherry! Persistent, aren't you? Well, come and get it!
Which one's the right switch? Maybe this one?
Sherry!
Claire! Ah!
Can't hold on much longer.
Push the switch over there!
Got it!
Ugh. Finally.
Are you okay, Sherry?
I'm okay.
Where's Leon? Leon? Leon!
Right here.
Leon!
You're both safe. Just die. We've got to get out of here. Move it! Go! That was a close one. That was pretty impressive back there, Sherry.
It was nothing. I saw someone do that on TV once.
Come on. We've got to move out.
Now what's the problem? Is something following us?
Hey, we still have a job to do. Let's go.
Go? Oh, you can't mean.
Chris, I have to find you.
Alright, so that was Claire B scenario's ending. So the last clip that I have here to show you guys is just kind of showing off the secret weapons that you unlock in the game. And I am playing as Leon again. So I'm going to be showing you guys all those weapons. The first one is, you know, the submachine gun. And then, you know, the infinite rocket launcher and the Gatling gun. Now, between all of these weapons, well, to be honest, I don't really use any of them, because I kind of prefer to use the regular weapons in the game. If any of them, I usually use the submachine gun, but I almost never use the Gatling gun at all. Mostly because I don't really like the way that it shoots. You'll see what I'm talking about right here. You can only move it like that. You cannot aim up or down with it. And, you know, it's got that rotating barrel, so you gotta hold it in and let it, you know, charge up before it shoots. I don't really like that weapon. I do show it off quite a bit here, though, just simply because I don't really use it a lot. I don't really know what the specifics are to unlock each of these weapons. I think you gotta get an A rank or above, or at least a B rank to get them all. But watch how quick it kills this licker, though. Dead immediately. And then I'll also use it on a few zombies up here. But, that's pretty much everything that I can show you guys about this game. Like I said, there are other unlockable costumes that you can get in the other versions of the game, but I don't really have any way of showing those to you guys. Unless I find, you know, renders of them or something online and kind of throw them at the end of the video, but I don't know if I will do that or not. I might. And then for this last zombie, I wanted to blow him to chunks. Fuck you. Now here, I was also just trying to get into the screen and shoot a rocket to just kind of, you know, end the video with a bang, you know. So you'll see that here. I shoot 2 there, but it wasn't good enough. So then I moved a bit, and this was a much better angle. So yeah, there we go.